king, you know it. King already, you know it. Top everything, we know it. King already, you know it. My body so on a king body. Body gon' shine, bling, bling body. Calling all the shots, ring body. Crown on your head, got a king body. Only with king, you know it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Berlin and this is my client Maisha. We're going to talk a little bit about her lock journey. She actually started her own locks and I just started maintaining them about, how long ago?
Maybe about 2.5 years ago.
Okay, I started maintaining them for her. So we're just going to talk a little bit about her hair journey that led up to her lock journey.
Okay, awesome. So I actually started my locks before this time. I think it was probably back in 2002. I just wore twists. I wore like a little fro, and because I cut all my hair off because I wanted to be natural. And so I started my own locks, and I wore them probably for maybe like a year or so. And they were really small because people used to always ask me were they sister locks, and I was like, no. So I found a loctician, and I wore them for about 5 years, and then I just got kind of tired of them because they were heavy. And
were they big?
They were bigger than these.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just wanted something different. I ended up changing jobs, and that was just kind of my new job, new me, new hair. So I actually cut them all off. I went to a barber, and I actually still have them in a bag at home.
How did you start those?
I started them with actually one strand twist, like one, just twisting.
Like the
yeah,
coil?
like the coil. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I started with the coil, and it was just difficult for me to maintain myself. So I had to get, I went and I found someone who did palm rolling, and so I kept those for about 5 years, and then I cut them all off, and I just wore twists and different styles. And sometimes I would get it, silked, straightened. And I just got kind of, I had a person doing my hair who didn't know like a lot of different styles, like a lot of natural styles. And I started doing like flat strand twists, or what do you call it, like flat twists?
The flat twist?
Yeah, the flat twist. And so these, when I decided to lock again, I started with really small plaits. And I did that once, and I took those loose, and then I started them again. And so they were really small plaits. And when I started them again, I did just 2-strand twists. And they were
this is
really
like your third set.
Sort of, yeah.
Sort of?
Yeah, sort of like my third
Okay.
set. So when I did the 2-strand twists with the intention to lock them myself, and then it was just very difficult to maintain. B, as you know, it's hard to do your hair yourself, especially when you want it to have like a nice grid pattern.
Yeah.
Like I went online and I looked at different people, and I was like, I'm gonna do that, but it was just so difficult to maintain. So a lady that I worked with told me about you, and her hair was just, she had sister locks. Her hair was just beautiful, and so she gave me your card, and I called you up and came over, and you just worked magic. She told me that I made them kind of too small, and after a while they were gonna they weren't gonna sustain and stay in. But B started doing the interlocking, and she made me a nice defined pattern, and gave me tips on how to keep it moisturized. And now I just feel like I just have the greatest hair.
Your hair, you see, when you walked in today, I was like, oh my gosh, your hair looks so defined, like I can see everything.
Yeah. But it takes, you need to find someone who has skill and who knows what they're doing, and I found that. In B. So yeah, so never fear, just keep looking, or just come to B actually. And,
Lawrenceville, Georgia.
Yeah, and her kids are so cute. Yes, so I love it, love it, love it. And she can sing too. We sing together.
We more like
we hum
together because we like sing all the commercials.
Yeah, that's true. And then sometimes we'll just be sitting here and we'll be like humming, and then we're like, wait, and we're humming the same thing. Yeah.
So let's say if you had anything to tell someone that's deciding to lock their hair, whether they started themselves or they continue with the loctician, what would you say to them? What would you say to encourage them?
I would just say be patient. Okay, you're not going to get the look that you want or like the hang that you want, from the very beginning. So just be patient and just know that all of our hair is different, and it's the investment that we put in it that helps us to reap the rewards. So just be patient and just find a quality product, a quality loctician to help you, and just live your life and don't worry about what people say or what you perceive people say, because usually we get caught up in what we think people are saying about our hair. But it's all about you being confident, and also you having healthy hair. You want it to be healthy first and not just have that look. So just be patient, take the investment, and find someone who can give you good advice, because there's a lot out there, right? A lot out on social media, on YouTube, about all these different ways to do it. So I just say be patient.
Good thing now too, there's options when it comes to locking your hair. When I first started doing locks, I only knew of the coil twist. Now there's braid locks, two strands, interlocking. There's all sorts of ways to lock your hair. And you can also interlock and start washing your hair right away. Before, with the two strands, people tell you, oh, don't wash your hair until your hair is locked, and that's kind of crazy.
And I love the interlocking because it's quick. Like once, I think that first time, maybe the first or second time, hi, see the kids, hey, come here.
I'm doing a YouTube video.
I called it right over.
Come on, say hi to everyone. Right, Cameron has locks too.
Yeah, and hers are so cute. And then you can do so many different styles with it. But yeah, I like the interlocking because I like that I can go and wash it. And I think, is it better to get someone else to do interlocking for you? Because I know, isn't there a certain way you have to?
There is a certain way, because a lot of people will say, oh, interlock mess up your hair. But it's not really interlocking that mess up your hair. It's improper technique.
Yes. Yeah. So that's why it's important to find, someone who knows what they're doing, instead of just going on YouTube, and saying, oh, I'm going to try to do this. And I mean, that's just my opinion. So yeah, you save yourself a lot of time and headache, because, had I come to be at first, then, it would have been, I guess, easier with the grid at first, but yeah.
But it can be done. You can start your own locks. You can maintain your own locks and stuff like that.
Yeah. So
it's pretty much up to you and how you want to start your journey.
Yeah, I really love it. I really do.
Well, guys, thank you guys so much for joining us and watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share. Bye.